their Bulls. They said this place may not be able to get loud, John. This place got very loud during the introductions. Head coach Phil Jackson of the Chicago Bulls preparing for Game 4 of this series. We'll see what Charlotte will do differently. He's got his team prepared. Ready to do battle. On the other side, Alan Bristow may have his work cut out for him. He tried to make some changes, and the Bulls came back and won last one fairly handily. Now let's look at our lineups for the game. No surprises for you. Johnson, Wingate, Mourning in the middle, Bogues and Hawkins at the guards, Kukoc, Pippen, Luke in the middle, BJ and Michael in the backcourt. Look back over the series. These two teams in the first one, Michael had a huge ball game, and the Bulls won it in overtime by 8. Shot the ball very well. Game 2, it was the Alonzo Mourning show. He was just absolutely as dominant as he could have been. 23 points and 20 rebounds. Game 3 was the interesting one. Tony Kukoc, 22 points, 9 of 10 from the field, and he did a great job at the start of the third period.
Well,
now, what are you telling me you got here?
Well, I got a little message for him.
All right.
Let's see if he comes down and does that.
Oh, I wish you could have seen the look on Michael's face when he looked at you. Oh, that was worth the price of admission.
Okay. See if he can follow directions.
Our officials for the ballgame. This will be interesting now. Joey Crawford, Ronnie Nunn, and Bennett Salvador. Boy, is this place pumped. Longley and Mourning are ready to go. And Scotty will go back and get it for the Bulls.
That's the second time they've got the tip last 2 games.
Bulls doing a great job in the playoffs of shooting. Michael lost it, got it back. Inside Luke for the easy one. It came out. Gets it back, missed that one. He had 2 easy ones that he just couldn't convert either.
What a start that would have given him. Joey just watching what's going on down low in the center.
Playing the 2-man game. Muggsy Bogues in the lane. Wasn't even close. Alonzo Mourning with a rebound. Threw up a bad shot, and Scotty's got it. Bounces back. MJ for a tray. I think he did just what you were talking about. Yeah. He ignited this place. Muggsy goes to the basket and lays it in. And, John, I think that's what Charlotte's got to do. They've got to be very aggressive offensively.
Muggsy's taken the first 2 shots.
Nice steal by Hersey. Hawkins and Antoni reached in for the foul. Charlotte defensive slide. You see what's happened during the regular season and the playoffs, and the Bulls shooting the ball very well. How about the 3-pointers? 47% from 3-point range.
Well, they go around that screen again.
Baseline Wingate with the basket.
BJ over the top with Muggsy Bogues. I still think you got to slow that down.
Michael's point's the only one for the Bulls so far. MJ starts out in the post. Scotty will take a long-range jumper. And Tony ended up out of bounds. Bogues finds Hersey Hawkins. Lost it, got it back. Wingate just hit one from there, and he's hit two from there.
Well, the Bulls should have at least 5 points right now, but they're stuck on 3.
Michael posts up. Back to Tony for the easy one.
That's where he wanted Luke to finish it.
Muggsy trying to stay aggressive offensively. This time BJ goes behind the screen. Alonzo Mourning from 17 feet. (8-5) now as Michael again has it in the post. Spins baseline, got fouled, throws it up, didn't go. And it's out of bounds on the side. Hersey Hawkins picks up the foul. (8-5) Hornets with the early lead. Tony popped out. Instead it's back Michael. Fakes the three, takes the three. 2 3-pointers for MJ, and we're back tied at 8. Wingate looks for the open man. So far they've not looked inside to Alonzo Mourning at all. That's the first entry pass they've made to Larry Johnson. Wingate finds Muggsy Bogues from 17. Bulls can take the lead back as Pip goes by and throws it out.
Offensive foul on Pippen before the play was even made. I will tell you, David Wingate has played Pippen very well, getting in front of his body and picking up the foul. And watch this. Here comes Pip. He's committed. Too late.
So we're still tied at 8. Just about 3 minutes gone here in the first period. Lob pass looking for Larry Johnson. Tony got a piece of it, knocked it away. Pip back to Tony. Trying to go inside. Tony takes it to the basket.
Aggressive again. Took it down. Sometimes he looks to pass it from there, Tommy, but not tonight so far.
And the Bulls take the lead back. Larry Johnson posts up again. Sometimes here's the two-man play again. Tony comes out to help and then gets right back. Scotty over to help. Wingate in the corner. Scotty tipped it. Mourning with the turnaround jumper. Tony lost it. Luke gets it ahead to Michael. 10-8 Bulls with the lead. MJ stops top of the circle, and I think he feels it, Red.
I thought he was going to stop for the 3.
Bulls lead at 12-8. Hawkins goes down, missed it. Mourning and Johnson there.
Got to be a jump with somebody. 4 guys tying it up, but the big guys that tied it up was, you're right, Johnson and Mourning on the same team, and neither would give it up. And then Luke reached his paw in there, and so did Tony. You see all the hands jump in there now, so it'll be Larry Johnson and Tony. And then, oh, he wasn't even ready. He looked away. His foul. He was in there ready. Referee's not going to tell you which way to look, is he?
It's like protect yourself at all times in boxing. Illegal defense. And look at Michael. Michael just walked over to Luke, and you could hear him over here, John. He said, "You got to be ready." He fired that pass at him, and Luke didn't catch it, but it was an illegal D. It's still Bulls ball, but MJ had an earful for him. Fresh 24 on the clock. Luke comes out to set the screen. He's got 3. Tony taps it out. Can Scotty save it? He can, but Muggsy's right there. He's got him out.
Good hustle by Pippen, throwing it down, and good hustle by Muggsy. Except Muggsy had a foot on the line. Bristow says the way to hustle.
Sports Channel like to welcome our affiliate Chicago Cable and the viewers in Chicago. Up. And that's getting caught with your hand in the cookie jar.
You got it.
Foot in the cookie jar. Tony looks for the opening. Scotty posting up, and David Wingate will pick up the foul.
There should be no tomfoolery tonight with the officials. Joey Crawford leads a good crew out here. Bennett Salvatore and Ronnie Nunn.
Joey will toss you at a moment.
Well, there should be no jawing from these guys.
Luke down low gets it. Off the glass. And look, it wasn't pretty, John, but it still counts.
Yep.
14-8 now, Bulls with the lead. Scotty comes just for a second to show some help. And Alonzo may finally get it down low, and I think Luke just sent a little message. Oh, a flagrant foul. A flagrant on Luke.
Two went on the side. Flagrant one. Luke Longley here to go down and post up. Let's see what happens.
Oh, he elbowed him in the face. No wonder Luke was mad.
He did. He hit Luke with an elbow right in the chops. All right, let's take a good look at it here and see if we can see what happens down low. There he's got the elbow in there, and he says, get that out of here.
You're Phil talking about our replay. Then he hit him. Morning hit him first. And Joey looks back at Phil and says, hey, you're probably right, but he just didn't see it. Hawkins tries to make the move. Michael cuts him off. Hawkins goes baseline over Luke, and air ball. Alonzo Mourning right there, and Luke picks up a second foul.
They give him their second shot, and that's what happens.
And we got a timeout. 6:57 left in the first, and the Bulls lead it by 4.
Welcome back to the United Center. Let's get you caught up on some of the other playoff action tonight. The New York Knicks over the Cleveland Cavaliers, 93-80. That is a final. So the Knicks take that series 3-1. They now go on to play the Indiana Pacers, who swept the Atlanta Hawks. Let's send it back over to Tom and Johnny.
All right, thanks, DJ. Will Purdue will check into the ball game. Luke will lead with 2 fouls, and I know that Bulls coaches were not excited about this. See the combined stats: 95 playoffs, 17 points, 13 rebounds, about 2 blocks. During the regular season, more points, but the rebounds and blocks just about the same. Mourning with 2 free throws. Takes his time at the free throw line. Seeing the 3 ball games, doing pretty well. No surprise, this guy's good play. And it's a 2-point Bulls lead. Put it into Scotty. He was double teamed, and that's an interesting ploy by the Charlotte Hornets. They had Larry Johnson waiting for that lob pass. MJ comes off the screen, an offensive foul on Will Purdue.
That's 3 on your centers right out of the box. 1 flagrant on Luke. Another regular one, then Will Purdue gets the offensive foul. Bulls called for 2 offensive fouls here in the first quarter. Scotty got 1, and Will has the other.
3 turnovers for the Bulls already. Larry Johnson up high. Tony comes over to help. Nice help, and then got to get back. Larry Johnson missed it. Rebound tap. Mourning goes up for the easy one.
Mourning is killing underneath. He's got 8 points. He's got 4 for 4 from the foul line, and he's got a lot of confidence now.
Will with the post up. Scotty goes through. Michael fakes the outside shot. Comes inside, double pump. Blocked away. Will tried to get it. It's tipped out. You got to run now. And Hersey Hawkins lays it in, and the Hornets have the lead. Charlotte is denying that pass to the top, the reverse pass. And Scotty fouled in the corner by Hersey Hawkins.
It's a second and long. See if they look at Bill Curry. Do they?
Kenny Gaddison. Yeah, they'll go bigger. Tony has to come way out. Scotty posts up. Now let's see if Scotty goes right to the basket. Off the glass and in for Scotty Pippen. Guys got 2 early, John. You want to go right at him and try and get a third, or just attack him when he can't do much defensively. Hawkins out high. Slipped and almost fell. Wingate for a 3. Off. Look at this. Again inside. Ran over Tony. Larry Johnson puts it in.
I mean, you and I can rebound that. Alonzo Mourning hurt his hand, but
he went right after. rebounds as BJ backs in, takes the jumper. Nope, Scotty right there. And he got fouled by David Wingate. They're saying there was Will that got him, and Will got him a little bit. Mourning's going to come out, John. He's holding on to that left ring finger or little finger.
You need something to keep them together. They've got this little gimmick that goes on 2 fingers. You put it on the bad one and then onto another good one, and it keeps it stiff. It acts like a splint.
So Scotty gets a couple. Chance to tie it back up.
Mourning writing a book here in the first quarter on how to be a pest.
You're right, 8 points, 4 rebounds, all of them on the offensive side. Scotty does tie it up at 18 all. Just under 5 minutes left in the first period. Wingate out high to set the screen roll. Now Gaddison will come over and do the same thing. Scotty comes out to help and then stays there. Tony kicked it. He got it with his hand, but he kicked it as well. Now Del Curry will check in. And let's see if it's Wingate. Yep, it's Wingate who comes out. John, I think this is the lineup you and I have been talking about, where Del Curry can draw him away. And let's see if he's on the same side with the post-up man like Alonzo Mourning. You go double team, he'll take that 3.
You watch now. They'll run Michael through some screens. Well, they're going to switch. Now they make the switch. BJ's going to be the guy who's going to have to get out and hustle.
Curry. Get back to Muggsy. Larry Johnson for a 3. And Tony right there for the rebound. Across the floor, into the corner. BJ for a 3.
Yeah, good work. Scotty found him. Hasn't had many good looks at it, but a nice 3 by the kid.
3-pointers a big part of the Bulls' offense so far. Michael with 2, now BJ with the 1. Mourning. Looks for the cutters. Bulls do double team. Scotty lost it. Tony came over to get it. Now the Bulls pushing it up the floor. Into the corner. BJ, another 3. Nope. Scotty fights for it. Can't come up with it. Bogues accelerates. Now stopped. Back to Del Curry, and he answers the 3. Starting to look like a West Coast game, John.
Yep.
Scotty in the corner.
Way off. Tony
got him in the air and lost it. Muggsy Bogues took it away.
Got him, but Muggsy with those quick hands. Grab him.
He walked. Hornets lead at 21-20 with 3:18 remaining in the first. Tony on the wing with Gaddison on him. Beats him and goes to the basket and is fouled. Kenny Gaddison called for the foul, and he'll get 2 free throws. MJ stops to talk to Tony. Now Judd Bushler will check in. Let's see who Bushy comes in here for, John.
Oh, Pip.
Here comes Bushler as Scottie Pippen will sit down. Pip will get the break. And we got our Sports Channel scrapbook, Blackhawks playoffs, following the Sports Channel report at 10:30 tomorrow night. See some of the great Blackhawks playoff games that we've had for you right here on Sports Channel. 22-21 Bulls with the lead. Mourning. Look out. Look out. Does a nice job. Finally finds Kenny Gaddison, down low Larry Johnson. Bulls double team him. Del Curry a long 3. Back of the rim. Michael goes into the corner. Saves it for Tony. 22-21. Bulls with the early lead.
He's got him if they clear it out. Nope.
Michael with Curry on him as BJ posts up. BJ and Muggsy in a war down there. Gaddison out to Bushler. Over to Tony for a 3.
Hello, Tony.
25-21. Timeout. Charlotte. The fans love it here at the United Center. Bulls lead it by 4.
but I'm not the kind of light you have to hang on to. Just use me when you need 3 hands, but you've got only 2, 'cause I'm the snake light. They call me the snake light.
It's the totally flexible hands-free flashlight from Black & Decker.
Yeah, well, the snake lights from Black & Decker. We get around, 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 around.
Snake Light. It's a totally flexible hands-free flashlight from Black & Decker that makes a great gift.
For the best selection of Bulls hats, t-shirts, jackets, and other NBA merchandise, visit the official Bulls team shops at any one of the Chicagoland Carson Pirie Scott stores. Team of Ambassador Office Equipment in Canada would like to present another great teamwork moment. And you see Tony Kukoc looking down the floor, finds Scotty into the corner. Great passing by the Bulls. They see the open man, and BJ makes them pay. As again, 3 guys touch the ball. They get it to the open man no matter where he is. And that's our Ambassador Office Equipment Cannon teamwork play.
And you saw Morning closing on him. I mean, really letting it all out. 6 of the last 8 shots were threes by both teams.
Both teams shooting it pretty well. Curry looks down low. Michael comes over to double team, back to Muggsy. Offensive foul on Kenny Gaddison.
His second. They got 3 guys with 2 now, Winfield, Hawkins, and Kenny Gaddison.
And Kenny Gaddison was just telling Muggsy, when you're open like that, you got to shoot it.
Well, the Bulls know too. They've got 2 offensive fouls.
25-21, Bulls with a lead. 2 minutes left here in the first period. MJ off the screen. Stops top of the circle. Back of the ring. Judd Bushler with a rebound. Gives it back to BJ. Will finds Judlin.
Oh, no. You don't want to do that.
Muggsy saw it all the way. Scotty trying to draw the offensive foul, and the officials say no call. 25-23 now after the Johnson layup. Michael penetrates, hangs, and Alonzo was right there to take it away. Hornets with a chance to tie here. Judd came over, took it away. Down the floor finds Michael, and Muggsy Bogues knocks it out of bounds.
Good work by Bushler. Got a nice offensive rebound, and he comes up with the steal. But Greg Sutton comes in for Muggsy now. Take a look at Bushy in action here. Good job. Good job by him. Throws it out, and then Muggsy gets in. They threw that ball down in. Muggsy left his man. You got to be very careful. You keep Muggsy's man in front of you.
Steve Kerr comes in for the Bulls. BJ will leave. And now the Chief, Robert Parrish, into the ball game. So they go with the front line of Parrish, Morning, and Gaddison. Steve Kerr comes off the screen. Baseline Will. Shot clock at 8. Scotty gets it to Will. Cross court Michael. Top of the circle jumper. Fall away. Bushy gets it over. Now he'll get the baseline jumper, and he's done it all so far.
Yes, sir. He's given some life to this ball club. Listen to this crowd here.
Bushler now guarding Kenny Gaddison.
Just have 1 foul, so if they want to go with it.
Morning looking for the post up. Comes inside and missed it. Rebound tap. Loose ball on the floor. Judd Bushler dives but couldn't get it. And now Michael runs into Del Curry. Bushler dove on the floor trying to come up with the ball. Couldn't. And eventually MJ picks up the foul on Del Curry. And now Alonzo Mourning is holding his nose or his eye or something.
First in the last 2 minutes on a foul, so it should not be a shooting foul. But that ball went up again, and everybody goes for the ball. Nobody with any bodies on him. And Bushy dives on the floor and over the top. And it looks like Gaddison whacked him.
Bill Winnington up off the Bulls bench. Hawkins came in for Gaddison. Winnington comes over.
Look at that haircut.
You like the haircut?
He fell asleep in a barber chair, didn't he?
Judd comes out and gets a nice hand.
know what they got. Greg doesn't know what they got.
Running out high, looking for the screen. He's not going to shoot it, though. Sutton looking for Del Curry. Backs it off. Del Curry with a tough jumper.
All he needs is a little look. He's got great wrists. 5 points. Here they go.
Michael stops, flies.
Yes! A 3 on the money! With a man right in his push. Woo!
We played 1 period here at the United Center, and the Bulls lead it by 5. Both teams shot it about the same. Bulls made 1 more, and you know which one that was. Bulls 4 of 6 from 3-point range. Charlotte made just 1, and the Bulls with 11 rebounds to 9. 5 of their rebounds, though, were offensive compared to 5 for the Bulls. And Johnny, pretty good shot.
Yeah, coming down with 2 seconds to go. 2.5. Michael's got the ball. He's going to come down. Looks like he's got a 3 on this play, does he?
Gotta be.
That's got to be a 3. What did they give him, a 2 on that? Or they must have given him 1 earlier. That is plenty long. That is big time 3.
He knew it. Will Perdue, Bill Wennington, Michael Jordan, Steve Kerr, and Scottie Pippen will be on the floor for the Bulls. Johnny, what's your key to the second?
Well, keep Bogues in front of you. Don't let him come from the weak side where you can't see him. Know where he is at all times.
Alonzo Mourning out of the ball game as Gaddison comes back in. Del Curry comes around the screen. Larry Johnson posts up with Scottie on him, and an illegal on Michael. So they get a fresh 24.
Yeah, both teams in that situation.
Get it back. Sutton thought about the shot, didn't take it. Scottie and Larry Johnson fight for position. Sutton comes inside, lost it. Oh, it went right to Larry Johnson. He just lost the ball, and it went to Larry Johnson, who lays it in.
He's unbelievable when he gets his hand on a ball down low. He can get a shot up almost any time. Beautifully done.
Pip bounces it inside for Wennington. Kicks it back out to Michael. MJ steps back and comes up short. 30-27 Bulls with the lead. About a minute gone here in the second period. Johnson, and it got tipped, but a foul called on the inside. Bill Wennington raises his hand, and he gets called for the foul. So Larry Johnson will get a couple.
The Bulls should do on offense now. Just have Will Perdue and Bill Wennington stand over here by you and I. And let Michael go at him a little bit where there's nobody down the lane.
So just what you're saying is open it up inside and allow a little penetration.
Yeah. Michael's going to beat him, or Scottie's going to beat his man, and there's going to be big guys waiting down there.
30-28 now, Bulls with the lead. Scottie will turn around and bring it up. Scottie up high for the screen. Kerr got him to go by from 15. Steve Kerr doesn't miss many of those. Michael will pick up Sutton, and again Steve Kerr's on Del Curry. So Phil Jackson playing this game about where Michael can be the most help. Scottie came across. Can he save it? Larry Johnson dribbled inside. Wennington gives it back to Michael down the floor looking for Pip. Kicks it out. Steve Kerr for 3. And just over Wennington's outstretched hand.
Down low.
Johnson missed it. Oh, they call goaltending. All right.
There's the pass over the top. Scottie swipes at it. So 5 points here by Larry Johnson.
Wennington comes across. 7 on the shot clock. 6, 5. Michael fakes the 3. He's got to make it happen. Shot clock at 1.
Doesn't get it. Doesn't get it. This lineup in here is not compatible now as they were the other day, and we got a timeout.
9:49 left first half, and the Bulls lead is 2. MJ gets a break. Pete Myers will check in. LJ having fun. Del Curry will get it in to Sutton. And Sutton will bring it across the timeline with Pete Myers on him. Larry Johnson steps out. Back to Gaddison. They want to go down low to Parrish. Johnson. There he got it. Parrish starts to back. Fakes. Now the baseline jumper by Robert Parrish.
Steps to the baseline and puts it up. Bulls had a 5-point lead coming in here and squandered it.
It is gone. Pip. Fadeaway jumper. Scottie Pippen with a bucket. Johnny, you and I thought a shot by B.J. Armstrong in the corner early over Alonzo Mourning was a 3. It was ruled a 2. That's why the Bulls lead it by 2 instead of 3 points right now. Sutton for a 3, top of the circle, and Will right there.
That ball.
Gaddison knocked it away on the pass. Sutton will get another chance for a 3. And Will gets it again.
You cannot go for the ball against this team. You must get a body on them.
Nice job by Larry Johnson on the
Must
lob.
get body on them and then go for the ball. Release. You turn around, you go up, they're right over the top of you.
.18 on the shot clock. Steve Kerr with the inbound pass. Baseline jumper. Bill Wennington tried to tap it out. It was tapped out by Sutton. And it's Will's ball.
Here's what we're talking about. You're inside. Will's got the ball. He's getting ready to throw it out. And they just reach in and hook it on him. And here comes Greg Sutton leaves. Hawkins back in. Kukoc back in. Will out.
Let's see now if Tony can take advantage of Kenny Gaddison if he gets something cleared out. Steve Kerr comes around the screen, penetrates, gets it over to Tony. Started to go, and Gaddison cut him off. Pete Myers trying to post up. Don't clutter it up. Scotty inside. What a land by Pip.
Wow.
36-32, Bulls with the lead. Curry looking for Johnson with 7 on the shot clock. Back to Hersey Hawkins. Tony came over to help. Hawkins threw it away inside out of bounds. Bulls ball.
Good defense. They leap at Hawk. You can't leap to block his 3. You'll end up putting him on a line shooting 3 free throws.
36-32, Bulls with the lead. Tony out wide. Wennington sets the screen. Got Parrish on him now. Tony had it blocked. It goes out of bounds. Bulls ball with 8 on the shot clock. And John, this was quite a slam.
Scotty gets a slam here. Watch him break this down. Over Johnson. Up. He tomahawks it down. And Mourning comes in. And Gaddison leaves. Muggsy comes back in. And Del Curry leaves.
8 on the shot clock. Tony puts up a tray.
Yes, sir. Long distance, his second of the night. 12 for Tony.
And Alonzo Mourning looked over at Alan Bristow, and Alan said, you got to guard him. 39-32 now. Bulls have done a nice job since Michael got a rest. Pete Myers over to double team, and Myers took the worst of it, but picks up the foul. Alonzo just nailed him.
Take a look at Pete comes down here to double. When the ball comes in, reaches in, he gets him over the arm, and then he takes the brunt. But he already reached in for the foul.
Mourning lost it, out of bounds, Bulls ball. Johnny, this lineup has done a nice job on the floor.
Yep. They allowed it to go back to an even situation, but now they come back up.
Bulls will pass it around a little bit here. Tony looks, trying to go by, spins, fades, and Scotty tipped it. It's out of bounds. Should be Bulls ball, and it is. And we got a timeout. 6:54 left first half, and the Bulls lead the Hornets by 7.
welcome back to the United Center. We're joined now by Bernie Nichols of the Blackhawks. And Bernie, congratulations on the team's success last night with the win over the LA Kings.
Well, thank you. You know, we went through a tough time, but right now we're playing real well. We're really looking forward to Sunday and start the playoffs.
What about the play of Eddie Belfour? Nothing could be better than a hot goalie going into the playoffs.
Oh, no question. You know, for a team that didn't win in 13 and still won the best goals against, obviously it's because of our goaltending. And, you know, Eddie's played so well for us ever since the season started. We're real happy for him.
So you're looking forward to the playoffs, huh?
Oh, most definitely. We're ready.
All right, Bernie, thank you very much. Let's kick it back over to Tom and Johnny, guys.
Bill Wennington couldn't quite get the slam, and Charlotte will come away with the basketball with the Bulls leading 39-32.
Boy, our two centers had great shots, but look at this, a 7-0 run in the last 3 minutes.
Since Michael went out, in fact, is pretty much what that is. Robert Parrish with a nice move, lost the basketball. Larry Johnson inside, missed it. Bill Wennington comes away with a rebound. Now Scotty running hard, wanted the lob. Instead it's Kerr. Back to Pete Myers from 17. Pete short. Tony tracks it down, and the Bulls doing a nice job. Back to Bill Wennington from 16.
Tony, save it, Bill. There you go.
Did.
Good hustle.
Crowd just loves this.
Johnson hurt his hand now.
Pete couldn't get it. Blocked away by Mourning.
I'll tell you what, the Bulls have missed some point-blank shots.
Kenny Gaddison gets ready to check back in. Percy Hawkins fakes the three. Back to Muggsy inside.
Oh, nice.
There.
Offensive foul. An offensive foul on Pete. Ronnie Nunn, I mean, this play is over. Now here's the steal by Pete. He jumps right in front, grabs the ball, comes up. Muggsy Bogues will cut him off here. Pete fires it up. Well, he caught him with an elbow. There's no doubt about that.
39-32. Crowd reacting to the replay. Muggsy guarded by Pete Myers. Inside, and a blocking foul on Bill Wennington. His second.
If you're plotting shots, you would like to see your two centers get the ball like they did underneath. Luke got it underneath, missed two shots early. Pete missed a shot, Bill Wennington missed a shot, and you're not going to get those back.
Michael come back in as well. Steve Kerr will check out. Well, Michael went out, and the Bulls done a nice job since he went out. Giving him a little cushion. He's got about 4 minutes of rest. Guarding Muggsy right now. On top, Hawkins with Alonzo Mourning there for the screen. Percy Hawkins for a tough three, and Luke right there, but he pushed him. Pushed Alonzo
He just came
Mourning.
back in the game, and he's going to have to sit down. He got his third foul. You get the guy, the real good three-point shooter to miss, Percy Hawkins. The ball comes off to the left. You got a chance to get the ball, but watch what he does with his left hand.
There may have been a little bit of acting as well, but still he pushed him. There's no question about it. And here comes Will, and Luke's got to come out. 5:15 left in the half, and the Bulls with 4 team fouls. Charlotte with 0. And they get a fresh 24 on the shot clock. Be a heck of a possession to hold him on right here.
We've been on this number. Larry Johnson's got 5 points for him here.
Pete knocked it away, but Hawkins came up with it again. Hawkins. Baseline for Johnson. Kicks it out. Mourning. Scotty tapped it away, and Alonzo Mourning called for the hold. Mourning grabbed him and picked up the foul.
Good defense by Pip. Great hands. Gets that steal. He was the steal leader during the season.
(39-32). John, it's been this way for quite a while.
Yes.
Pip. Pete Myers exchanges with Tony on the weak side. Will sets the screen. Looks for the opening. Michael gets it to Will. On top, Tony. He'll take another three.
Oh, Tony, the hot hand. 15 by Tony Kukoc. He's got 3 threes.
The waiter is delivering. The Bulls lead it by 10 with 4:25 left in the half. Horning and Gaddison set high picks. Michael gets back into the corner. Del Curry for a three. And Del Curry and Pete Myers both end up.
And he tackled him.
Del Curry just tackled Pete Myers.
Get away, Pete. Just get away. Just get away. Del Curry hit a three, and then he came out. They went in. See what he's going to call, a double foul here or what?
Joey Crawford.
Joey, first of all, does not have the respect for Pete Myers that Pete should get. Double foul, watch it.
Double technical. One on Curry, one on Myers. The Charlotte players are really upset. Curry just tackled Pete. Pete trying to plead his case to Joey Crawford, and Joey will hear absolutely none of it. Bucket here would be big. MJ backs it off. Looks to make the move. Goes by inside. Got fouled. Now let's see who that's on. Kenny Gaddison will pick up the foul. That's his third.
There finally is nobody behind Michael as he goes in, and they come from all angles for him. Gaddison gets him.
MJ hits it first. Johnny, let's see that tackle again.
There it is. Pete Myers leaves, sits down. B.J. Armstrong back in.
Listen to this place. They're going nuts for Pete.
That's the one thing they thought when Bill Cartwright left and Michael left last year, that they lost their physical play. Pete Myers is one of the guys that gives them a little bit of that. MJ drops on both of them. He's got 13 in the game.
And Johnny, Pete has really stepped up his game in the playoffs. 44-35 now. Bulls with the lead over the Hornets. BJ fell down, reached out and grabbed him. BJ will be called for a hand check.
That puts him in the penalty, doesn't it? His first. So they struggled down there. He missed the shot.
So Del Curry. And Sports Channel might kind of ruin your life. You got to watch the report for details. They're going to give you 2 tickets to every Bulls, Sox, Hawks, Cubs, and Bears game that's played in Chicago. You got to watch the report tonight at 10. They'll tell you all about it. Actually, after the game. So I think at 10, we'll probably be still playing a little ball. MJ looks inside. Instead goes on top. They're forcing that pass a little higher now. Michael down low. Illegal.
Free throw shooting time. BJ stepped to the line, or MJ?
Michael is waiting at the line.
Yep.
Johnny Bach, longtime Bulls assistant coach, now with Charlotte.
What a great guy. Matter of fact, Tex Winter is wearing a tie tonight that Johnny Bach gave him for Christmas.
No kidding. I didn't hear that.
Yeah.
See Tex there.
Tex.
There's the tie. Oh, of course. Look at the Southwest scene.
Got a little horse on it.
Yeah, yeah. Michael comes off the screen. Larry Johnson comes back to get him in a hand check. Larry Johnson put the hand out.
And they're saying let him go. Now that's only the third team foul.
And Bennett Salvatore just looks at Will and says, hold your picks. Tony on top with Gaddison on him. Oh, he can beat Gaddison. He just flat beat him. Scotty with Curry. Oh, what a great fake by Scotty. He showed ball and took it right home.
He showed it with the right hand, went up and dunked it with the left. Great inside move. So the 3 big boys have all got in double figures here for the Bulls.
46-37, Bulls with a lead. Coming up on 3 minutes left in the first half. Scotty comes over and he got it. Oh, but a foul called.
All right, let's take a look at that. Scotty causes the turnover, but here's a great move. Watch him take Del Curry down. He takes a look and then goes over the top, and Alonzo Mourning crushed him, didn't he?
And Johnny, the foul was on Del Curry, so Scottie Pippen will get 2 free throws. They say it was a clear path hold by Del Curry on the foul.
Well, there's a little pressure there. BJ taps it out, and Pip was on the way down. Bulls missed 2 free throws in a row now, and Wingate. No, they're going to take a timeout, Tommy.
3 minutes exactly left in the first half. Bulls lead it 46-37. 46-37, Bulls with the lead. Exactly 3 minutes remain. Bulls coaches talk to their team. The team and demand
equals the game, I think it says, or something like that.
That's not him, though. There he is. A lot of turnovers, John.
Boy, you're right, Tommy. It went from a game of protecting the ball.
9 and 11 tonight.
We're averaging 14 and 15. With the Hornets 1 less.
Bulls with 9, and Charlotte's got 6 points off of that. 11 for Charlotte. Bulls have 9 points off those.
And missed both.
He did. He hurried both of them and didn't put much arc on him. When he does that, he misses.
MJ missed the technical, so that's 3 in a row from there. You want to get to the line.
Bogues puts up the jumper. Very short. Michael tapped it. Gets it back to Michael. Scotty in one corner. And looks for the opening. Pip inside.
Yeah. Gently done. He let Michael go by, take the pressure with him.
Alan Bristow hollering at Muggsy Bogues right now about getting people moving on offense. Johnson gives it back. Muggsy Bogues way off. Look at 3-1. He couldn't get it.
Can't clean it up. They got Muggsy taking a long shot.
You got what you want, yeah. But you lost what you had. As Tony finds Will.
Yeah, good pass. Tony's first assist of the night. Nice job. Will gets in the scoring column.
2 minutes left. Bulls lead at 50-39. They could really make some hay now. Of course, they've had chances. Here's Phil Jackson hollering about Larry Johnson. David Wingate with a nice baseline move. 50-41 now. Bulls with the lead. Scotty with the post up, wanted it. Instead, it's out to MJ. Spins with the rolling hook.
He's got them all. 15 for Tony and Michael, 12 for Pip.
The big three are big. Oh, Scotty was looking for Muggsy. Wingate hooks down low, finds Alonzo Mourning. Back to David Wingate. And he's been effective out there. Yep, he has. Wingate makes it 52-43. Bulls with the lead. They triple team. Almost over the top. Will.
Oh, yes. Looked like he intercepted the pass to BJ. Went on in. He's got 2 baskets.
Under a minute left now, first half. The Bulls have a double-figure lead going. Wingate gets it away to Muggsy. Down low, Larry Johnson. Michael blocked it, but a foul called, and Tony can't believe it. But Bennett Salvatore does and calls the foul.
They get the ball down in there. Tony working hard. He takes a. It looked like he held his ground, and did they give it to Michael?
Very short on the first.
Bulls have hit 6 in a row from the field, and now the Chief is going to come back here with 35.5 seconds.
Kenny, do you think the Bulls try and go for a 2-for-1 here?
Yeah, Curry leaves, so the Bulls should have an advantage with these bigger opponents that they've got in there to get some quickness. Larry Johnson has missed 2 free throws this quarter and makes this one. He's got 12. Yeah, they're going to go.
He'll take the three. Back of the rim, and Wingate does get it. And there's only about a 2.5 second difference. Shot clock, game clock. They want a 20. And they will take it. 19.1 seconds left in the first half.
That was their first miss after 6 in a row, as our crack statistician Bill Corbell tells us. Hey, we got in trouble the other day.
What's that?
Was talking about your Leiden High School, about you and Johnny Ligmanowski, the equipment manager, Bob Allen are great. You forgot to mention 2 other guys that are pretty good. How about Glenn Grunwald and Emil Esposito was all over you today. Emil, the pro, of course, at Kemper, was all over you.
Emil had words for me. You weren't kidding.
Why did you get a starting time at 11 p.m. out of Kemper?
That'd tell a story, wouldn't it?
Right. 19, yeah, you got 3.1 difference.
Hornets. Been a pretty good three-point shooting team tonight, just 2 of 8.
Curry has them both.
Curry comes back in with Bogues, Mourning, Wingate, and is that Gaddison to the corner? I can't see who that is. That's Larry Johnson. All right. Shot clock's in the lower left. Muggsy.
Michael's got to slide under this pick.
Comes up short, tapped out, and with 4.2, it's Charlotte ball.
Muggsy drove the lane, missed that little short jumper. 4.2 on the clock, so the Bulls will not get it back. Here comes the Hawk in for Wingate.
Percy Hawkins comes in.
Hold it. They're not going to let him in, I don't think.
Did the ball hit the rim?
Yeah, the ball didn't hit the rim. There should be. We thought it was 2-1. There would be 2 points.
Oh, they're trying to come up with the time.
There's Muggsy comes up with the shot, and I don't know if Will got a piece of it, but it comes down low. Didn't hit anything.
Didn't hit it. So now there's 1 second on the shot clock and 4.2 on the game clock.
All right, don't foul the Hawk taking that 3, guys. Whatever you do.
Judd Bushler will come in.
For Scotty? Nope. Scotty is on Mourning.
Lob pass, tipped, and
that should have been it.
Shot clock's on.
Wait a minute.
Phil Jackson is up and screaming.
That should be a violation.
3.2 seconds on the shot clock. It's Bulls ball.
Now they got a 20. The Bulls should take their 20 and talk about it.
He just did. Michael.
Man, all you had to do with 1 second is somebody touch it. Looked like 2 people touched it.
Let's see, John.
All right, Jimmy Angio and his crack crew out there in the truck. Let's see. There's 1 second. Yeah, right. Touch. No clock. Nothing. Look at. And you're at home.
Oh, good point.
Remember,
at home.
Remember who's paying the rent at your house. The old days, we used to set somebody down next to the timer on the road to make sure that the finger went down on that button when it was time.
Didn't go down too early at the wrong time or too late at the wrong time. I'm familiar with that.
So Tony with the long pass. It'll probably go to Michael, but Mourning I would think would take Michael on this situation. Somebody is going to be wide open loose.
Bob Rosenberg, but he's not in charge of this. Tony finally throws it up. Michael tapped it. Steve to Scotty.
No good. They got what they wanted.
Well, we have played 1/2 of basketball. It was an interesting start. Michael talking to Steve Kerr saying shoot the ball. That's what that's all about. Phil Jackson is right behind him, and Phil will say the same thing. But, you know, it's interesting. After 1/2 of basketball, the Bulls lead at 54-44. And I think this team right now has to be saying, as you see him coming down the hallway into the locker room, what could have been. They had free throw opportunities. They had a number of opportunities that things just went awry. But the Bulls, at halftime, with a lead as MJ will walk into the locker room and talk to his teammates. Up by 10, 54-44. Now let's go back to the studio. Once again, here's Steve Cashel. Not the same, couple difference. 3-point field goals. Bulls a big difference there, 6-2. Rebounds. Bulls doing a nice job, especially on offensive rebounds. Second chance points, the same backcourt points. Huge for the Bulls. Now our leading scorers. First half for the Hornets, Larry Johnson at 12, Del Curry with 10 for the Bulls, Jordan and Kukoc with 15 each, and Scottie Pippen had 12. Muggsy Bogues, top of the circle, finds Johnson. Down low, Morning. Back to Johnson, fakes the three. Now he'll take a three-pointer, and BJ right there. 54-44, Bulls with the lead. And Johnny, coaches all around say that the first 2 or 3 minutes of the third quarter can really give you an edge if you can come off and play well. Luke spins.
Oh, I thought it was in.
Tony tapped it, and finally Wingate gets it ahead to Muggsy Bogues. They're 3-on-3. Bogues block, loose ball. Muggsy caught it as he was laying down, and now they'll call Alonzo Mourning down, and he just comes into your picture.
Clock, what, 17?
11:21 on the rebound is what Ronnie Nunn says. So there should be 11 in the shot clock, isn't that right? You didn't major in that, John. I'm sorry to say this. I'm not quite that quick.
I took English as a second language, foreign language. Understand that.
From South Side, first of all?
Yeah.
I got you. Well, it was 11. So 10 on the shot clock. Hawkins comes off the screen, finds Larry Johnson. He'll take the easy jumper and just bank it in. 54-46 now. Bulls with the lead. Michael hops out. Scotty gets it to him. MJ looking inside. Scotty can't quite hang on, and it's out of bounds.
The Bulls really take not a good shot the first time downtown. And then they throw it away here. They get an offensive shot block, get it back, and make a deuce. And this is the way that they close it down.
Mourning with Luke on him. Back to David Wingate, top of the circle.
Yes, 10 for him. This is where the Bulls made hay the last game. Get away from him, BJ.
Tony goes to the bucket, finds Luke on the baseline. Tony tapped it out of bounds. Larry Johnson tapped it out. It's Bulls ball. Johnny, you go back to last ball game in game 3, third quarter. Bulls were huge, 34-18. Field goals, they doubled them. Rebounds huge, and handled the ball very well. You'd like to see that in the third,
yes,
and really put some distance between them. Scotty with the baseline, way over, but Michael right there. Bulls out of sync. Tony with a three. That's off left. You could see that. Still 54 for the Bulls. Now 48 for Charlotte. They got a chance to pull within 4 here. Or 3 if that goes in. And that luckily wasn't close. Neither team really in rhythm right now. Tony trying to post up. Michael wants him to pop out. Luke inside.
Oh, tough pass. You got to be a drop pass on that.
And Scotty came over and fouled Muggsy Bogues.
You know, they really have had a tough time all year. Now, if you drop it down on the ground, he can't see it. He's got his hands up defending. If it's a bounce pass to him, he's got a much better chance to get it. But you got that 6-point lead still here.
54-48. BJ called for the hold. BJ talking about the screen that Alonzo Mourning set. Will they get a fresh 24 on the shot clock? Hawkins with BJ on him. Bumps into Michael, and a foul called on MJ. Another ugly possession, John. I mean, they just get chance after chance here.
Over 2.5 minutes, not very good. The Bulls have picked up 3 fouls, have turned the ball over, have got 2 shots, I think, by Luke. And Hawkins, they did a good job on him the first half with only 2 points. And he's up to the line here.
54-49 now, Bulls with the lead. Hawkins takes his time. And it's a 4-point Bulls lead.
And this big crowd here at the United Center really gets up.
DJ takes it from Luke. Luke comes over, sets the screen. Scotty inside for Tony. Backs in against Johnson. Spins baseline. Nope, and Hersey Hawkins there, and Tony upset that there was no call.
Tony, they don't give him a call. I'm not saying they give him a call. Luke traveling.
Loose ball on the floor. Michael comes over and picks it up. MJ brings it down. Goes behind the screen from Luke. Gets it inside to Longley. Luke spins and Wingate stole it away.
Come on. As good as the Bulls were in the third quarter. Look at this. Here you go.
Timeout.
Timeout. Talk about that one, huh, baby?
It's a 1-point Bulls lead with 8:21 remaining in the third period. Bulls have gone about 3.5 minutes, John, and have put 0 points on the board. They had 54 at halftime. Now with 8:21 left in the third, it's a 1-point lead.
0 for 5 from the field. 3 turnovers for 5 points. And they're right back in it here. Bulls had a real great chance.
Crowd trying to help the Bulls. There's the 9-0 run. Scotty looking for Tony. Finds him between the circles. MJ pops out from 16. Alonzo Mourning right there for the rebound. Scotty slapped it away, and a foul on Pip.
His third foul. The Bulls are 0 for 6. They just don't look as good as they looked in the third quarter Tuesday. They've looked just the reverse. They got a chance to take the lead here.
Bogues brings it to the wing. Hawkins comes out. Gets the screen roll from Larry Johnson. And the Hornets have the lead. 55-54 now. Charlotte with the lead. Scotty across the timeline. Charlotte's just dictating everything the Bulls do. Scotty wanted to spin, fell down, picks up his dribble. Tony tried to get it, and Larry Johnson came over the back. A long 3. And Luke with a rebound. Cross court, BJ for a 3. That's short. And Alonzo Mourning there again. The Bulls have gone almost 5 minutes now without a point.
They're back. They revert back to their old third quarter habits.
Mourning comes inside, and Luke Longley will be called for the foul. Del Curry comes in as David Wingate leaves, so they get another offensive weapon in Del Curry.
I'll tell you what, Wingate helped him get back in there. He put a lot of pressure on Scottie Pippen. Pip had to really hustle to bring that ball up. 7:01, and Will Purdue's going to come in.
5 minutes, John, without a single point. Mourning, 8 points, 7 rebounds, 2 assists. Daryl Joyner, what do you got, buddy?
Well, guys, during that last time out by the Bulls, the coaches are concerned that the Bulls are taking too many jump shots. They want them to execute the offense much better. I guess we'll see as time goes on here. Back over to Tom and Johnny.
Well, that's good, Daryl, if the other team will let you.
Yeah.
So split free throws here. That's the first points. It's the first quarter for Alonzo Mourning.
Johnny, I think the good news is that Charlotte's up by 2, and the Bulls haven't scored in 5 minutes.
Look at the confusion down low. Two guys in the hole.
Michael pops out, tries to penetrate from 15. No, but
out on the floor. What was he doing with that ball?
Michael wanted the free throws. Nope, they say it was before. And the crowd doesn't like it. They wanted the free throws. They want anything. Those get a chance to score. Michael posts up, spins, fades, and hits.
So the first basket comes by MJ, and it ties it back up at 56. The Bulls blowing a 10-point lead.
Hershey Hawkins gets it back. Muggsy Bogues from the baseline. An offensive foul on Alonzo Mourning.
Now he doesn't believe it. He's going to tell the ref, nice call. Second. They were locked up down there a little bit, weren't they?
Tied at 56. Bulls with a chance to take the lead now. Tony pops out. Quick turn. Scotty put it up, and he's fouled going to the basket. And Alonzo Mourning hollering at Del Curry. Yeah.
He's saying, let him go. I'll take care of that. I'll block him. Oh, that's right. There was a double technical, didn't count as a team foul. Pip is bleeding. Now they're going to check him out a little bit and see if he's got. Must have had a little brother in uniform, eh?
He's also got 3 assists, 4 steals. And
the Bulls have missed their last 4 free throws.
Pip 2 of 5 from the free throw line now. Kenny Gaddison will check in. Larry Johnson will come out.
In the lane to what? He's bleeding.
Yeah, Scotty must be bleeding. There it is. It's on his leg. It's just a little tiny cut on his right shin. And Judd Bushler will check in. Oh, it's on his
right,
left knee as well. Yeah. Chip Schaefer will work on the cut. Can't quite see it through Chip, but it's right there on the knee. This time Bushler gets the job of guarding Hershey Hawkins. Judd Bushler called.
That is the toughest thing to call. That's their 5th foul. They'll be shooting free throws with 6 minutes. That's the toughest thing to call. You go down into that pack, the center grabs, the forwards grab, and somebody comes out with a foul. You got to either let them go out of there. They come down in the pack. Alonzo Mourning still moving around out there, knocking people down.
Here comes Scotty. And Judd comes right back off. There's all bandaged up. So the Hornets take the lead back, 58-57. Scotty will bring it across the timeline. BJ with quick turn. Scotty trying to post up. He's got Del Curry on him. MJ stops off the glass. Nope. Will went for the rebound, and Mourning gets it again. 58-57. Hornets with the lead. Hawkins down low for Mourning. On top, Muggsy, top of the circling jumper, and it rolls in. And Phil wants a timeout right now. 5:27 remains. Third period, the Hornets lead it by 3. The Hornets lead it by 3, and let's take a look at how the Bulls centers have done this evening. Combined tonight, both 6 points, 7 rebounds, 3 of 10 from the field, and 4 turnovers. So hadn't been a good night for the Bulls big men.
A reversal of their performance on Tuesday, and they've got 5:27 and another 12 minutes to get it back. Look at this, 1 for 10 in this period, and they're 5 for 9.
Also 5 for 6 from the free throw line. Bulls 1 of 2 from there. Pip, as Will comes up, gives it back to BJ. Muggsy right there on him. Tony thought about the 3. Shot clock at 4. At 3. At 2. Michael tough baseline. Nope. Will with a rebound. He fouled.
And they shoot. They shoot. That was one Tony had to be aggressive and take the shot. It went into Michael. Bad position. His back to the basket, way in the corner. So poor decisions here for the Bulls in this quarter. And this will be the lowest in playoff history in a quarter. 3 points.
And he's playing well. He thinks they might be going back to Charlotte for a game on Sunday.
Well, the way they're playing, I wouldn't be surprised. Bulls seem not to have any interest coming out the second half in this game, Tom.
Such a turnaround from 2 nights ago.
Yeah, they had an 8-point lead when they came out, and they really built it up. Here they had a 10-point lead and couldn't scratch from the field, and they have done all kinds of damage. Every one of the guys in their starting lineup.
62-57. The Bulls have put just 3 points on the board here in the third period.
Mourning not guarding Purdue at all.
Scotty.
Tough shot.
Johnny, Alonzo Mourning has gone out to help everybody now. This is the time when the big guys have to go to the basket, catch it, and put it in. Curry, nope. Scotty with a rebound. Scotty, another tough one.
Long deuce, long deuce.
And it's back to a 1-point Charlotte lead. Alonzo Mourning takes his time. There he is, just coming into the picture. Scotty with a foul, and let's check in with Daryl Joyner. DJ?
Well, guys, during that last time out, the Charlotte Hornets coach Alan Bristow said he was very happy with the offensive effort by his team. He's saying that the spacing is much better in the second half. That's why they've been so productive. He's also very happy with their defense early on in the second half. Back over to you guys, Tom and Johnny.
You are right. His defense has been good as Hawk steps to the line to shoot a couple free throws.
Scotty picked up his 3rd foul as Larry Johnson comes back in, and Muggsy Bogues will lead.
Hawkins has been very aggressive here. He's got 6 to be a 6th free throw here, and they got a 3-point field goal.
This quarter, Bulls have been 1 of 2. (64-61). Now Muggsy wants to go right back in.
Yeah, you normally don't get outshot in free throw, or have more free throws than at home.
MJ on the wing. Makes the move, lost it. Hersey Hawkins comes up with it. He's got Del Curry with him. Bounces to Curry, and Tony will pick up the foul.
Bulls are so far out of sync. Tony back trying to break up the play, and he does with Del Curry, but he draws the foul. Another 88% free throw shooter going to step up there.
Pete Myers will check back in for the Bulls.
Well, you got to rest. You got to rest MJ, but you know Pete's not going to get a break with the officials. Guarding the 2 guys that can shoot 88. You don't want to keep putting them to the free throw line every time down.
Charlotte has 3 team fouls. 66-61 now. Now it's a 5-point Charlotte lead.
Shot a dozen free throws in this quarter.
Bulls have scored 7 points in the quarter. Charlotte has scored 22. BJ comes off the screen into the corner. Tony with a baseline jumper. And it's a 3-point Charlotte lead. Muggsy brings it down, goes on top for Mourning. And the shot clock down low for Mourning. DJ over to double team. Muggsy Bogues takes the shot. Moves inside, throws one up, and Will right there. And Alonzo Mourning picks up the foul. And again, Alonzo Mourning hollering at Muggsy Bogues saying, shoot the ball.
third foul on him, but the Bulls still not in the penalty.
They will be from here on out.
Muggsy hesitant, and he throws it up. Almost catches a good bounce here.
They say you block out and you get rebounds. Scotty off the screen.
He lost it.
Inside,
He lost it. Bulls had, what, 4 turnovers last time out.
Muggsy with BJ on him now. Curry comes off screen after screen, and Pete right there defensively.
He throws it away.
.240 left in the third, and the Bulls with a chance to cut it back to a 1-point Charlotte lead. This period, Bulls with just 4. Boy, it seems like it's about 9, John. Scotty, quick move, baseline, and he's fouled by Larry Johnson.
And the outside, he's not even going to get to the line on this one. Oh, that's the 5th. Yeah, it's in the penalty now. So Johnson on the foul. Pip just takes it on hard, gets bumped out of bounds, and then steps to the line here.
Scotty missed the first. Sutton will come in. Now Muggsy will leave.
BJ's got to get a few more shots. He's got 4 shots in this game.
Scotty 3 of 6 from the free throw. You see 3 of 7 from the free throw line.
BJ had 3 shots in the last game, 4 in this game, and Pip misses both the free throws.
And Mourning there again for the rebound. 9 for him now, and it's 66-63. Charlotte with the lead. Pete took it away. Good play by Myers. 4 on 2 Bulls. Scotty inside, gives it off to Pete. On top, BJ. There's your 3, Reds. Will right there. Muscles it up. Blocked away. Pete tries to come up with it out of bounds. Charlotte ball.
Well, the Bulls can't get the 3. The Bulls can't get the follow-up rebound to go. Great defense by the Hornets. They are pumped.
2 minutes left here, third period. Hornets lead it by 3. Sutton on top for Curry. Behind the screen, Del Curry rattles it in.
14.
68-63 now. Hornets with the lead. Will looks for the open man. Tony pops out. Scotty trying to post up. Wants it, has it. Inside, triple team, and Scotty goes down hard. Alan Bristow wanted to walk, but instead Kenny Gaddison called for the foul. Mercy Hawkins will check back in. Hornets lead it by 5, and Scotty gets one to fall. Coming up tomorrow on Sports Channel, our Blackhawks scrapbook of playoffs. Some of the greatest all-time playoff Blackhawks games right here on Sports Channel. Following the report comes up 10:30 tomorrow night here on Sports Channel. Alan Bristow wants a timeout. 1:32 left here in the third period, and the Hornets lead at 68-64. And
this might be a good time here to sit Will down and bring in Bill Wennington against Gaddison. You're going to need the fouls, the strength, the rest in that final period, and it would open it up a little bit. Gaddison would have to guard Bill Wennington, and that would open that middle up. It seems like Mourning is just waiting back there for the missed shot to grab the rebound and go. I mean, he's not having to contest everything. He's playing way off of Will. So with this 132 here, it might be just the right spot.
Well, John, you look around the Eastern Conference, you got Orlando and Boston. Orlando leads that 2-1. Boston came within an eyelash last night. Bulls with a 2-1 lead here. New York has already won that series. Same with Indiana. So that bracket's set. And they've talked to us about second-round matchups. And if there is a Sunday game between either Orlando or the Bulls will play Tuesday and Thursday in Orlando. And then Saturday and Sunday, it looks like the games would be back here in Chicago. So a doubleheader here in Chicago. And I think it's going to be a doubleheader here in Chicago no matter what. And I think that reflects a lot of feelings from the fans. Johnny, it's a tough third quarter. What has Charlotte done differently defensively to force the Bulls into all these problems?
Well, they've overplayed the passing lanes. They've made Michael take the ball out further than he's wanted to take it. The Bulls have taken a lot of time off the clock. And when Michael's got it, he's had to take some bad shots. But I thought right away they set the tone early when they were 0 for 5. They ended up 1 for 10 early in that period. Now Michael's back.
And he's called a little team meeting. He's got a little get together. He's talking to the 5 guys on the floor. He got them together and he said, stop, we're going to talk. Michael, Scotty, Judd, Will Perdue, and Pete Myers were the 5 that came in. Talk about defense. Hey, Johnny Bach, defensive coordinator for the Bulls for a while. Johnny Bach's masterpiece. Boy, has he done a job with this ball club. Almost 10 points a game less. Hornets have held opponents under 90 19 times this season. Only 22 times in their previous 6.
They're going to let Will guard Larry Johnson, I guess.
Tony will come back in. Wait a minute, maybe Corey. And Will come out.
Well, they said that about 2 minutes ago, that they were going to make a move on that, but I don't think they, until the Bulls saw who was all in there. So Corey Blunt will be in there. He won't get any breaks either defensively.
Won't get a call. It's a 3-point Charlotte lead, and the Bulls come out with full court pressure. Johnson with Corey on him. Sutton comes out high. Michael on him. Looking for Johnson down low. Michael over to double team. Sutton for a 3. In front of the rim. Johnson touched it. Sutton came up with it. Sutton lost it out of Bulls ball. Big
break. Missed shot. Nobody there to clean it up. So the Bulls have a chance to actually tie it on this possession.
Scotty gets into the corner. Judd Bushler a baseline 2. Short. Corey got the rebound. And gives it out to Pete Myers. Under a minute left in the third. Scotty wanted the screen. Now Larry Johnson over to double team. Myers makes the move inside. Double pumps. Nope. And Larry Johnson there to
finish on the play. Boy, right to the basket.
Shot clock's at 17 as Percy Hawkins for a 3, and they'll get a 2 for 1.
Bulls better make sure they get a good one.
Scotty hollering out. Let's push the out of the way. Michael trying to post up. 10 in the shot clock. Larry Johnson over to double team. Michael will get it back. Myers to Corey Blunt. Got a shot.
Oh, come on. Oh, brother.
Muggsy Bogues wants to check back in with Wingate.
They want 4.1 on there. Can you believe the Bulls end up with the ball in Corey Blunt's hand, not looking at the clock? Don't get the shot off.
Steve Kerr comes in. Scottie Pippen will leave. .1 seconds left, third period. Charlotte leads it 68-65. Muggsy penetrates inside, gives it off. Hawkins missed it, and that'll do it.
Wow, half court. He went from half court all the way for a layup. Bulls are lucky.
It is a 3-point Charlotte lead. We're going to the fourth. Third quarter stats now. Charlotte not much better than the Bulls in the field. Free throws a big difference. But listen to this place. They are going nuts here. They play the open music, and the fans have reacted. Let's see if the Bulls can. Johnny, what's your key?
Watch the early fouls. That hurt the Bulls that last session. They shot 11 out of 12 from the foul line.
Butcher on top for Michael. Bill Wennington into the ball game. MJ going one-on-one. Stops. Fires. Nope. And Muggsy Bogues right there. 11 points in the third is a new team playoff low. Del Curry for the 3. And Bill Wennington right there. It was 12, wasn't it, John, against the Knicks?
12 against the Phoenix Suns,
Phoenix,
you know,
all right.
in that finals.
Golden State, they tell me, and the Knicks, and Phoenix. Tony, and he walked. Tony shuffled his feet.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, Bullies, come on, get yourself together. You've held them here too. They haven't let them run away from you.
Well, that's just it, John. As horrible as they were in the third, it's still a 3-point game.
Well, listen, you gave them 12 free throws. You turned the ball over 5 times for 7 points. You've got to tighten it up now.
Morning kicks it back. Wingate moves inside, lost it. Wennington takes it away, gets it ahead, looking for Michael. Muggsy Bogues right there. And a foul on Michael. They'll say he pushed Muggsy Bogues. And MJ went down hard and gets up a little ginger loop.
Well, the ball comes right in here to Bill Wennington's arms. He tries to start a fast break, but you just don't see Muggsy. Look at him running down there. It's tapped, a foot race. Michael picks up the foul.
68-65 out.
Yep.
Curry around 3 screens, fakes it, gets it back to Muggsy. Muggsy and Bill Wennington with a jump ball. Bill Wennington reached in and took it.
He's taken it. Once from David Wingate. Remember the last time we had this jump, wasn't it Luke Longley? We said if you don't get the tip, don't get on the plane. So here's Bill Wennington. Look around. It should be safe to tap it over here in the corner by your bench, Bill.
Or over to
into Michael. There you go.
All right, John, let's see if the Bulls get something done here. Tony on the wing with a reverse. MJ gets it to Judd Bushler. Steve Kerr right there as Muggsy falls down. Hot clock at 8. Got to get something rolling. Wennington baseline high. Archer, nope. Rebound tap. Tony throws it out. Michael gets it. Fresh 24 on the clock with Muggsy on him. They'll want a double team. Michael got held and fouled by Alonzo Mourning. Muggsy Bogues called for the foul. It's out of bounds. Bulls ball.
Muggsy's first foul.
Hersey Hawkins.
Well, they don't let him get the shot off. He goes around Muggsy here. They're looking for help. Mourning's the one that grabs him and really grabs him.
Michael comes off the screen. Wennington baseline fakes the shot. Now he'll take the fadeaway jumper. Short rebound tap. Tony had it, lost it, out of bounds. Charlotte ball. Tyrell Joyner, what's up?
Well, guys, during that last time out, I had a chat with assistant coach Jim Clemens, and he said the offense needs to be more consistent. It's too much one-on-one. They need to be more consistent overall and keep Charlotte off of the foul line. Back to you, Tom and Johnny.
Wingate makes the move, runs into Bill Wennington, and Wennington will pick up the foul.
Bill, a half a man on that foul. If he's over in front, it's a charge.
9 minutes, 59 seconds left, and the Hornets still lead by 3. Well, it's been an ugly second half for the Bulls. Field goal percentage by half. First Bull shot 49, so did Charlotte. Second, Charlotte's just not tearing it up. Johnny, if they were at 49 or 50%, the Bulls would be in a huge hole.
Bulls are 4 for 21 from the field in this half. 0 for 3 in this quarter. MJ 1 for 5 this half. Tony 1 for 4.
Wingate hits the first 69-65 now. Charlotte with the lead. And Tony right there with a rebound. It is a 4-point Charlotte lead, and it's only by the grace of Charlotte that the Bulls aren't in huge trouble. MJ. And a foul on David Wingate. Call him for the bump. Steve Kerr calls out the play, gets the dribble out, brings it down to the corner. Tony comes down to post up. Everybody goes through. Inside Wennington, nope, had it partially blocked. Tried to save it and did to Larry Johnson. 69-65, Charlotte with the lead. Morning comes into your picture. Wingate finds Del Curry, takes the 3. Down low, Johnson. Inside Wingate over the head. Mourning, and a foul called. Steve Kerr will pick up the personal foul.
Boy, their defense is just impenetrable, if that's the word down there. Bulls with nothing, even underneath, trying to get a basket by the big centers, and nobody's come up with it.
It's the first. He'll get one more.
Now they're
70 to 65.
creeping away. It was like a 2-point lead for a long time, then a 3, and now all of a sudden they're sneaking there, and they're back to the free throw line again. This is what we wanted to keep them off of.
Wennington gets it out to Steve Kerr. Judd pops out. Quick ball movement by the Bulls. See if they can get a bucket here. Tony on the wing. Takes a long deuce. Nope. And rebound. Wennington short. Tipped out to Tony. Tony goes inside. Hangs and a foul on Alonzo Mourning.
That's his 5th, I believe, isn't it? Or 4th. The Bulls ugly again on this attempt for a basket. Nothing up there, but they do contend for the rebound. They get the rebound as Bill Wennington goes up, tries to lay it up underneath, misses it, and as they come on out, Tony's got the ball. He takes it hard back in, and they miss the free throw. I'm going to get a match and burn the snakes underneath my seat. I think somebody's put a spell on it. That's Tony's first point in this quarter. The Bulls' first point.
70 to 66 now. Charlotte's lead is 4. Hawkins hops out as Larry Johnson posts up. Johnson backs, spins, baseline jumper. Michael right there. The Bulls can cut it to 2. MJ posted up. Steve couldn't get it to him. Tony brings it to the wing. Back to Michael. Scotty gets set to check in. MJ with 6 on the clock. Cross court, baseline, Wennington. He traveled.
Bulls not aware of the time on the clock or the opening. Now Bushy might have had a 3 there, but Judd sits down. Bulls wrong decisions in the second half, Tommy.
And Luke Longley up off the bench. Wingate looking for the opening with Scotty on him. Shot clock at 9. Hawkins out high. Wingate wanted it back, has it. Johnson on the post up. Knocked away, went right to Mourning. Fadeaway jumper, no. Rebound, Michael, and Togany took it away. Kukoc down the floor, lob for Wennington!
Big play. Bill Wennington gets his first point. Tony on the play. Bulls down by 2 now.
The Charlotte lead is at 2. Crowd making some noise. Wingate inside. Mourning with the slam.
Penetration all the way inside. Mourning with his 13th and 14th. But they don't want to let Wingate make a drive down the middle.
72-68. Charlotte with the lead. MJ with a post up. Mourning over to double team. Wennington again with a slam. And finally the Bulls are starting to make Charlotte pay for that double team, John.
That's right. The man's going hard to the basket. Wennington at 2 hoops. And Mourning shakes his head. I'm doing all I can. Nobody's helping me on my man. Look at this Wingate getting down here. Too easy.
Charlotte's back to the 2-point lead. Mourning. Back to Wingate. Shot clock at 7. Wingate. Short. Tony with a rebound. Bulls can tie it. Tony pushes it up the floor. To the bucket. Tony got hammered.
Boy, I'll tell you, he never gets to the line. He never gets to the line.
Hawkins looking for Larry Johnson. Lob pass from Mourning. Blocked by Michael. It is unbelievable.
Pippen's 5th foul here.
We have a timeout. 6:09 left, and the Hornets still lead by 2.
Well, we talk about Tony Kukoc taking it to the hole and getting hammered. Here's what we meant. He goes by Larry Johnson. Watch Alonzo Mourning on this play. No foul as they look. Ryan then looks down the other end of the court. Here comes Bill Winnington, gets a pass in from Tony, takes it up and slams it in. Then he comes around, gets one from Michael underneath. Puts that one in, too.
Luke Longley back in the game with Steve Kerr, Michael Jordan, Scottie Pippen, and Tony. Del Curry, Alonzo Mourning, Larry Johnson, Muggsy, and Hersey Hawkins here for foul trouble. Scotty's got 5. That's the big one.
Bulls with 14 fouls. We said they'd try to stay out of foul trouble.
Mourning can take his time at the line. 73-70 now. Hornets with the lead.
Tony just does not get respect from the officials in this league. I mean, he makes the good moves. He's a finesse player, but I'll tell you what, he gets hammered.
And it's a 4-point Charlotte lead. So Pitt for the second time in this series in foul trouble. Scotty brings it to the corner on top Tony. Luke gives it back. Here's a 3 from Tony.
Big time, Tony. Big time. Bulls down by 1.
74-73. Johnson wants Mourning, who has it. Walk, but a foul on Luke. Luke's got 5 now. So Mourning again to the free throw line. Alonzo 10 of 12 from the free throw line.
Remember that they were hollering, "Don't touch Mike." How about don't touch Zoe? All right, pick up those feet now. There's 3 before they call a foul.
Mourning again. And that's the problem, John, is he hits those. 76-73, Hornets with the lead. 5.5 remains. Michael over to Steve Kerr. This to tie it, it's too long. Scotty had it, lost it. Hersey Hawkins right there. 76-73, Hornets with the lead as Bogues brings it across the timeline out to Del Curry. Inside Johnson, back to Muggsy, fakes the shot. Trout wanted to walk. Rebound tapped out to Kerr. Bulls are 3-on-3. Scotty, and now Charlotte gets back. Hit for the tie.
Oh, big Pippen basket.
We're tied at 76, and the crowd is right back in it.
They can send this team packing, or it's back to the Hive.
Curry inside for Mourning. Spins baseline. Michael there to double team. Loose ball. Bulls have it and can take the lead. Ahead for Scotty. Pip. And now the Bulls will slow it down. Mike's posted up, has it. MJ for the lead. Nope, short, and Alonzo right there again. 11 rebounds to go with his 18 points. 76-76, 4:20 remains. Hawkins down inside for Mourning again. Johnson to Curry. Muggsy open, takes that baseline jumper, and Michael there again. Bounces ahead, Scotty on the right side. Coming up on 4 minutes remaining.
Oh, man. I thought they were going to turn that ball over at half court.
Shot clock at 10. Michael stops from 15. Nope, Luke came over the back and almost picked up the foul.
Michael had 2 shots here now to
Charlotte wants a timeout. 3 minutes, 44 seconds remain, and the Hornets and the Bulls are tied at 76. Coming up after Bulls basketball, the Sports Channel report, full court press. Of course, we tell you all about this one. We'll be live in the locker rooms, both teams, Bulls and Hornets, and a playoff recap and all the action tonight. Seattle and the Lakers, New York, Cleveland, and of course this one, the Bulls and the Charlotte Hornets. Well, third and fourth quarter shooting comparisons. Charlotte 40% in the third, 1 of 8 here. Bulls 24 in the third, 4 of 14 here in the fourth.
How many field goals do you think Charlotte's got in this quarter? One.
That's good.
Free throws, yes.
76-76. 3 minutes, 44 seconds remain. Larry Johnson wanted it. Tony trying to cut him off. Shot clock at 12, at 11, at 10. Inside Johnson with a fadeaway jumper, and he gives him the lead.
Tony put all kinds of pressure. He wouldn't give him the ball out there. He went down low, got the shot off the backboard.
Michael got behind, goes inside, puts it in, covered, and he's fouled by Alonso.
Big time Alonso's 5th. Michael with a power move, only his 2nd basket of this half. Wingate overplays him. Michael goes behind. He takes it on in. Powers that ball in. Morning's reaction in Morning. Well, Michael Jordan a chance to put his team ahead for the first time since
forever,
like
I think.
halftime.
Yeah.
There it is now. Buckle up.
Yeah, I think you're right. Buckle up's a good point. 79-78, Bulls with the lead. Bulls bench all up talking. Larry Johnson up high for the screen roll. Tony will have to give a little help. Now they want him to come this way. They want him to go right to Alonso. Nope, up high, Hersey Hawkins. That's what they wanted. Hawkins tipped away by Tony with 6 on the shot clock and 3 minutes remaining.
They want a 20-second timeout to talk about this one. 3 minutes, Tommy, as you said. 3 minutes, 6 seconds left on the clock. You've got a 1-point lead. The Bulls have really played poorly in the second half. Not shot well at all. Now Michael makes a basket and gives them the lead for the first time. And it seemed like it came some help from the big one, man, when Bill Wennington made those 2 baskets. One pass by Tony where he cleaned it up, and then Michael found him.
But those 2 buckets, those 2 dunks by Wennington got the crowd back into it and got the team back into it. Daryl Joyner's with us. DJ, what's up?
Well, guys, during that last time out, assistant coach Jim Clemens said that the Bulls need to play defense, execute the offense, and if that's the case, they should be looking pretty good when the final buzzer rings tonight. Back over to you guys.
Charlotte called a 20-second timeout. 3 minutes left. 6 on the shot clock by quarters. Bulls with a great first half. Horrible third period, and back up here a little bit in the fourth. Alonso came in, wanted it, and Luke will pick up the foul. Luke held him.
Luke's gone, I believe. They take the ball and throw. Luke's gone. He's got 2 points in the game. They take the ball from out of bounds. You don't guard that guy that tight, but they throw it on down. Luke reaches in, picks up the foul. He is gone, and now Phil's got to make a decision. And Alonzo Mourning back camping on that free throw line. Look at where he was set up. He's set up down underneath. Set up right in the paint.
Yeah.
Out of bounds on the side. You can't do that. If you're in front of the guy, you can't make that pass.
Bill Wennington will check in. You heard Phil Jackson and Joey Crawford talking.
Yeah, he's supposed to get, I believe it's a minute on a guy fouling out. But Joey said 4, 3, and he said, Bill.
He's lived at that line here in the second half.
He has.
79-79, Hornets in the Bulls. This evening,
30,
that tells the story. 31-18. (80-79) Hornets with the lead as MJ will bring it up. Scotty on top, gives it back to Michael. He'll stop, take the jumper and hit.
Could be MJ time. Could be.
2 minutes, 40 seconds left. Wingate brings it to the wing. Mourning will go down low. Hawkins goes baseline, comes inside and rolled it in. And Hersey Hawkins wanted a foul call. Hornets take the lead back, start to seesaw now. Scotty stops from 15, and Scotty gives the Bulls the lead back.
24 for Pip.
B.J. Armstrong will check back in. 83-82.
Got to need a set here.
Wingate with a fake. A single stop. Wingate now will get Hawkins popping out, and then he'll post up.
Uh-oh.
Hawkins drives in, throws it up, and a foul on Michael.
Boy, the Bulls bail him out just seems like every time. Tony had him, and then he backed away from him. Michael Jordan's fourth, and the Hawk on the line, and they are just killing the Bulls at the free throw line. Hersey Hawkins, 13 points in a game. He's got 3 field goals.
This one would tie it. Michael and Phil tied at 83. Michael was a little bit upset with Tony because Tony really cut him off in being able to get back to his defensive man and be able to get back to Hersey Hawkins.
See if B.J. Armstrong can get a shot up here. I think he's only had, what, 5? 1 for 5 here. He was 1 for 3, I believe, the other day.
Hornets take the lead back. We've got less than 2 minutes remaining. Same play again. Michael gets it back. Can he do it again? Nope. And Alonzo Mourning right there. Now Charlotte with a lead with just over a minute and a half remaining. Now a huge possession for the Charlotte Hornets. Wingate finds Hawkins. The same screen roll. Hawkins double team, finds Wingate with 4 on the shot clock. A long 3, air ball, Bulls ball. Wow.
Well, they did have a stop, Tommy. It took them 24 seconds. They stopped him. Now the Bulls need a hoop.
And I think they're going to put a couple more seconds on the shot clock. BJ will bring it across the timeline. Bulls need a bucket. Scotty with Johnson on in. Michael down low, and a foul call. They say on the floor before the shot went up.
So they'll be in a penalty here. Wingate on the foul. Well, this is the way the game should be, I guess, right? One team trying to make the second round, going into Charlotte and winning the first game there. Charlotte coming back, wanting this game to go back to the Hive.
Tied at 84 now. Phil Jackson calls Scotty over. Talks to him a little bit about what he wants defensively here as Michael tries to give the Bulls the lead again. 85-84, Bulls lead it. Coming up on 1 minute to midnight.
You thought that last stop was big. How about this one?
Del Curry around the screen, inside Mourning. Back to Wingate for a 3. Off into the corner. Scotty with it, and the Bulls have the lead. The ball.
Get it up.
And 45 seconds to go. How about this possession? MJ on top, BJ over to Pip. Shot clock.
Tony in the corner. Pip at a 3.
Wennington got it. Loose ball out of bounds. Should be Bulls ball. No! The ball.
Oh, Ronnie, none. Let's take a look at that dude again. That ball looked like it came off. Bill Wennington fighting for the rebound.
Timeout, Charlotte.
He's got it. That hit it. Okay, that hit his leg.
Hit his foot. Should be Bulls ball. We got a timeout with 27.9 seconds left, and Charlotte has the ball.
Oh, Bulls should have had that possession again.
Man, oh man. Well, it'll come down to the last seconds, and Johnny, right now let's do our Chicago Bulls Budweiser player of the game. It's Scottie Pippen. Scotty with 24 points, 9 of 15 from the field. He's got a 3. He's hit 5 free throws, 8 rebounds, 2 of them offensive, 6 assists, 4 steals. And again, 24 points. Scottie Pippen, our Chicago Bulls Budweiser player of the game. So I guess what it comes down to is, even though you and I believe it should be Bulls ball, Charlotte's got it with 27.9 seconds left. So theoretically, the Bulls should have some time left to be able to make something happen. But as often as they get fouled,
what Bill could have done too was call a timeout with that ball when he didn't quite have control. If you call a timeout, they give it to you. The Bulls could have had that 20-second. They've had that in abeyance, and they would still have the ball. But right now, the 3 referees getting together to talk a little bit. 3.9 difference as we see the credit.
Jim Angio is our producer-director on Sports Channel. Doug Stanton, our associate producer. Kathleen Karp, our executive producer. And our vice president of programming is Mike Bogath. 27.9 seconds remain. The Bulls lead the Hornets 85-84. And here's one more look, Reds.
And that goes over Wingate and just slides through Bill.
What Ronnie Nunn saw was Bill Wennington tap it right there, but he didn't see it hit. See, you could see it very clearly right there. It hit Wingate. Very clearly it went off Wingate's leg. And Ronnie Nunn thought about it for a second and made the call that it's Charlotte basketball.
They haven't made the mistake this time of putting Muggsy Bogues in. He's been out the last 4 minutes. There's Hawkins in the back, Curry in the back, Robert Parrish, Alonzo Mourning, and Larry Johnson. They want to keep that ball alive, setting some big screens.
Bill wants some pressure as Del Curry's the only one to get it inbound. That's what's left, and that's the story. Bulls lead by 1. Johnson pops out. Larry Johnson trying to go one-on-one against Scotty. Fade, Johnson off, rebound tapped. Wennington tapped it out. Curry gets it back. Charlotte gets a timeout. 4.7 seconds on the clock. Wennington couldn't get it, so he tapped it out as far as he could get it. Wennington looks like he got punched in the process, but so now there's 4.7 seconds remaining. Well, now, you take a look at it again, John. Tell us what you see.
All right, here's the shot by Larry Johnson. A fadeaway goes way over the top. Bill swings it out. They track it down in the back. You see the 5.8, and then they call a timeout. So 4-7 on the clock. Bill Wennington fires it out, and he gets creamed by Alonzo Mourning.
All right, here's some timeouts left. Bulls with 2 and a 20. Charlotte has just 1 timeout, and neither team with a foul to give. As much as Charlotte's been to the free throw line, you got to know that's the fact.
The Bulls have a 1-point lead. It's a 5-second game. Do the Bulls go on to the second round? Do the Charlotte Hornets take it back to the Hive?
Or do we pack our bags for round number 2?
Yeah.
Johnny, Charlotte, let's talk about what they're going to look for here. They're down by 1. They don't need a 3. They've got great three-point shooter in Del Curry. Is it a Larry Johnson or an Alonzo Mourning player? What do you look for here?
I think it's a Hawkins Del Curry is what they look for immediately. But if not, any one of them can take it. And then it's got to be another punch out of there by one of the big guys. If they miss it, you've got to get it out of there. You cannot foul on this play. Wingate in. The Bulls do have a delay a game. Let's see, he's going to go out and take it. There it is. And coming out of the pack down low. Into the corner went Hawkins. Coming out high went Del Curry.
Watch Alonzo.
You don't want to be behind the screen, BJ. Here they come.
Johnson backs in from 16. Johnson short.
It's over! It's over! The Bulls go in! The Bulls go in the next round! Yes! Charlotte is going home to the Hive!
The Bulls Charlotte Hornets. They had 3 chances at it late. Every opportunity to hit a bucket. Johnson came up short. The rebound didn't go. The tap wouldn't go. The Hornets leaving.
They went to Larry Johnson.
And Cyril Joyner in the corner has got Bill Winnington and DJ.
All right, guys, you are one of the stars tonight, Bill Winnington. Guys, you played a great game tonight considering that you had that little drought in the third quarter.
Yeah, we were a little dry in the third quarter. Shots weren't going for us, but we came back in the fourth. We played hard. We never gave up. Got ahead in Charlotte. They stuck with it. They played real tough tonight.
What about your play late? You come up with the 2 big jams late. You got to be feeling good right now.
I feel real good, especially now that we won. It was just in a time in the fourth quarter we had to get things going, and I was fortunate to be open. Michael hit me with one, and Tony hit me with the other alley-oop.
All right, next question. You may face possibly Boston or Orlando next. Any preference?
It doesn't matter. I just want to enjoy tonight. I'll go home, and we'll watch the game tomorrow and see what happens.
All right, babe. Thanks a lot. Good luck, okay? All right, Bill Winnington. I'm very happy, Mr. Bill, after the ball game. Let's send it back over to Tommy and Johnny. Guys?
MJ leaves. The Bulls walk out. Johnny, the place is going nuts.
They held the Bulls. The Bulls held them to 3 field goals in the last quarter. So the turnaround in the third quarter where the Bulls had 11 points. Let's take a look at the last 5 seconds. Larry Johnson looking at the clock. Down he goes. He's looking for the shot. It goes up. It comes up short. Thrown over the top. Another rebound by Del Curry, but it's too late. The shot actually that was missed was the one Hersey Hawkins. If he makes that one big time, watch this. Johnson looking at the clock. He shoots it. It comes up short. Hawkins tries to throw it up the top.
Partner, let me take this one. Your voice is gone. Johnny has played hurt tonight. Here it is one more time with the clock. 5.1 seconds. Johnson starts to back in against Scotty. Turns and fades from 16. Hawkins is right there with plenty of time to catch it. And you see the clock goes off. And the Chicago Bulls just absolutely escape. Johnny, the NCAA tournament, they say it is survive and advance. The Bulls survived and advanced.
They took a team that won 50 games that they chased all year. The games have been close. The Bulls won the first game there in an overtime by 2 points. The Bulls tonight here win by 1. This is the way I said games, those playoff games should be. Phil said the clinchy game is always the toughest game. And here's the reaction. Scottie Pippen and Tony. And Tony right after that let that ball fly way up in the air.
Oh, man. What a win for the Bulls here at the United Center. Now let's go back to the studio once again. Steve Cash of the Bulls escaped, Steve. That's the only way to put it.